Tyson and Paris Fury enjoyed a trip to a home discount store this week, despite being worth £120 million. The boxer, 33, and his stunning wife, 31, looked beat to having the time of their lives at Home Bargains in a fun video. Tyson filmed his wife and said, "When you're supposed to be rich but you've got to shop in a discount bargain store to keep your expenses down, Paris." The couple soon filmed up their trolley as they got all the essentials for themselves and their brood of 6 children. Paris was seen grabbing 4 400-gram cans of ambrosia custard priced at 75p each at the store in Morecambe, where the family is based. The couple are known for their love of discount stores, with the boxer shocking fans when he shopped in B&M Bargains in Doncaster back in 2015. Tyson is basking in his latest victory over Deontay Wilder in Las Vegas last month. His epic trilogy with Deontay Wilder ended in a brutal 11th-round knockout after Fury climbed off the canvas twice, having been floored by the Bronze Bomber's atomic right hand. Fury prevailed by brute strength, violent force, a granite jaw and a superior skill set. As he said, "I'm the best heavyweight in the world and has the second best." On Tuesday, Paris further detailed Tyson's mental health struggles as she admitted she felt lonely and helpless 4 years ago, alongside a sweet throwback family snap with their children. The mother of 6 admitted the heavyweight champion's drinking and endless partying coincided with severe anxiety attacks and some very dark and troubling thoughts which left her unsure of where to turn for help. Alongside a heartwarming snap with Tyson and 4 of their children, Prince John, Venezuela, baby Valencia and Prince Tyson, Paris explained the troubling period of their lives. She wrote, "Here's an oldie, a family portrait from just after Valencia was born in December 2017. I look back on this time as a bit of a turning point as we were about to head off as a family to Marbella, where Tyson got back into a strict training regime and planned for a return to boxing. The previous 2 years had been horrendous for both of us, and it's when we really came to terms with the fact that Tyson had become seriously ill." She continued, "Had always suffered from dips in mood following a fight, but he was starting to spiral. Heavy drinking and endless partying collided with severe anxiety attacks and some very dark and troubling thoughts. I felt helpless and was worried most of the time as I had no experience dealing with mental health problems, and was so relieved when a consultant diagnosed him with bipolar disorder, OCD among others. This wasn't a quick fix, but it started a long road to recovery. It was a really lonely time for me and I often didn't know where to turn, but I hope sharing what that time was like and how I coped in Love and Fury has been helpful to people who have experienced the same, and let them know they're not alone." Tyson ballooned to 28 stone due to his heavy partying and consuming drugs and junk food after his win over Vladimir Klitschko in 2015. Speaking on the Parenting Help podcast this week, Paris shared, "There were times when I didn't feel strong. There were times when I wanted to run away. There were times when I wanted to leave. I didn't want to deal with the situation anymore because obviously, I was the woman at home and Tyson was out partying. There was substance abuse I wasn't aware of. I found out about it in the papers. I had all that to deal with. And to try and still put on a brave face. It was really hard at times. I just kept thinking, I don't want to be here." However, Paris decided to stay and reflected, But then Tyson might not have been here today. I stayed and obviously we got through it together. Speaking in his book The Furious Method, Tyson explained how he turned his life around after Epiphany on Halloween night, admitting, "My mental health and marriage were both hanging by a thread." He wrote, "Within a month of being crowned world heavyweight champ I was an emotional wreck, on my way to a heart attack thanks to Class A drugs, junk food and alcohol. I had my epiphany in a pub on Halloween night in 2017, hopelessly overweight and humiliated, wearing a badly fitting skeleton outfit that was skin tight and emphasized my full 28st. Although I'd started training again, I was still drinking and going on benders and making life a misery for my wife, my children and those closest to me. Looking around the pub at people half my age I felt like a disgrace and I knew things had to change."